This is a Ryobi 2-cycle Jetfan leaf blower that I bought, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 years ago. Used it for one fall cleanup and then put it away, and it never ran again. Now, I always ran this in it till the last cleanup. I ran out of this. I had the same stuff, but it was 40-to-1 mixture. Put it away for the winter, never started up again. I never really dove into it because I bought an Eco backpack, Echo, whatever you want to call it, leaf blower, and that thing works fantastically. But let's see what the problem is and see if we can't get this one started, because it would be pretty handy to have. Just so you guys can see, there's a little bit of fuel in there. Pump up the primer, but we're not getting... I mean, it just, even starting fluid, it, you know, just shuts down. So my plan of attack is to clean out the carburetor. So you just take this cover off here, and we're going to loosen. There's 2 screws right there that are, look like star bits. We're going to loosen those up, take this off. I'm going to try and clean out the carb. It could be a fuel pickup issue also. If that's the case, I have to order new lines, but let's see if this works. Just so you guys know, these 2 screws are T25. There's no adjustments on this carb, so I'll just try and get it off here. Let's get these fuel lines off. So they match up exactly where they are on the tank. So back is back, front is to the primer bulb there. Well, or just take the whole carb off. And we got a gasket in the back there. Pretty dry, pretty dry. So let me get some lubrication on that. So when you pull the fuel lines off, make sure you open up the cap to relieve any pressure in there. And we are going to open this part up here. So it just looks like 3 Phillips head or 4 Phillips head screws. Okay, so we got that apart. Actually looks not bad at all there. And we'll try and be careful with these gaskets. Okay, this will take some finagling, but in there's your piston. You can pull up on the starter cord and rotate it around to take a look, make sure it looks all right. Mine looks fine. As far as the carb pieces go, definitely had a few little tears, not bad, more like sticking of the gaskets and stuff. I'm still going to try and just slam this back together and see what we get. But I'm going to order a kit anyways, and we'll go from there. But I'll show you how this goes back on in order. So listen, I'm not great at explaining this stuff, but if you look here, when you push down on this, see how all that drains out? That's where I sprayed. That's your fuel jet, I would assume. And then if you hold this open and spray up through this tube, this fills up here. And then if you spray up through this fuel line, it goes in this hole, cleans out that hole right there, just so you know where that's cleaning out. So you could take some carb cleaner, throw it in that little bowl right there. I'll get you up on there. You can see how it's wet, and then once you lift up on the back, it drains out. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to slam this back together in the order it came off. So let's try and figure that out. All right, so you can see this gasket here has that little indentation, matches with the top of the carb there, so that indentation goes in towards the carb. Then you have those two metal studs, I guess we'll call them, right there. And then next up is this piece, and we'll match this with the top again. So we got that on there. And next up we have this piece. It flips like this, and we are going to put it on like so. Again, the tops match up with those little studs. It's our diaphragm, I guess. And this piece here looks like that. It's going to go with this indentation on the bottom there. I believe. Yes. So that all snapped together. And then lastly, our primer bulb goes there. And we're going to grab some screws here. No way. Okay, so it goes like this. We gotta remember to put this on also. Now we got it. All the way through to the gasket. All the way through. That's how our gasket's looking back there. I'm gonna line it up. Now, for any of you who have done this before, let me know where I messed up. Probably in a lot of areas, but that's fine. That's how we learn. kind of like a toilet bolts, just go in between them a little bit at a time. Top one feels good. Bottom one feels good. Got our air filter right here. Actually doesn't look too bad. Like I said, I ran this 4 times and then it just died. Could be my fault from using the 40-to-1 ratio mixed. Stir some gas in, see what we get. Alright, so after sitting for about 3 or 4 years, we got fired up. It is not wanting to idle, and it's not running at full power on full. It is running half choke full power. So I think we have some fuel delivery issues, but it's starting up every time and it's working half capacity. On the gaskets, I'm not seeing any leaking, so those came around well, and hope this video helped. If it did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.